Welcome adventurers, we are playing a Slaine battle report finally. Look at this, I have a very small 2x2 table set up. I don't have a lot of fantasy terrain, so I had to make the most of the space I got. So as you can see, there's some IKEA jungle at the back there. We got some huts, some fencing. Yeah, it's a 2x2 table, it's very small. So let's go to the Earth Tribe. Up first we have Slaine MacRoth, who is badass. We've got his warped version as well in case he warps out. And then his little sidekick, Ukko the Dwarf. He comes with the warped out card, which can be triggered during game. The scything blow and the salmon leap is his third one. I absolutely adore these. Basically, Slaine and Ukko are robbing at this standing stone in the middle. Ukko's carrying 3 little medium trinkets. Slaine's carrying a heavy one. That's all going to come into play, but they ultimately have to get off the board whilst being chased down by this evil Drune Lord. I'm going to use the Sloth Frot model because I prefer the model, but he is just a normal druid, and he's going to be backed up by 3 Skullswords. And basically, I think I'm going to run on from one table edge with these and chase down Slaine and Ukko and hopefully catch them. It's going to be a tough one. This feels like the Judge Dredd mission, the very first one where you chase some perps across the board. It can be a bit rough. If the board's too big, the perps get caught. If the board's too small, they will escape. But I have some terrain. We've got the wheat field, which is just light, won't affect anything. The hut is impassable. I'm going to treat these foresty corners of IKEA as impassable as well. There's a little fence if they want to climb over that. And then we have a hill in the corner that isn't really going to slow down terrain, but very much looks like Warhammer 40k. So let's just get into the game. Right, here we go. The first actual playthrough of a Slaine game on the channel. We are doing obviously the first mission, which we've discussed. So let's just get into it. Turn 1. Straight out of the bag, it's a green token with a star. So this represents Slaine. It can be used on Ukko, but we're going to go with Slaine. And he instantly gains a blood token for his side. He is carrying a heavy idol, which means he can only do a single action, which means he's going to be easily caught by these Drunes. So I'm going to just start moving away from him instantly. 6 inches straight away in the opposite direction. We're going to try and go around the hut and sneak off through the forest that way. And then he rolls and his chip goes back in the bag. So that's an excellent start. Nice and easy. So heroic. Hopefully Ukko the Dwarf will be following his lead. Right, up next. Oh, okay, it's the Skullswords. As Slaine has started to flee, the Skullswords are going to eye up that sneaky-looking dwarf who's covered in gold jewels, and they're going to attempt to charge. And I've rolled a 6. Okay, move them all up. Ukko is now pretty much surrounded. They're all still in his front arc, so no bonuses for close combat. So in combat, Ukko only rolls 1 dice. And he rolled a hit, which is great. The Skullswords, on the other hand, get 2 dice per Skullsword. So they're rolling 6 dice. They rolled 1 shield, which null and voids Ukko's hit. And then they rolled 5 hits. Ukko is in trouble here. This is not looking good. Ukko has evade of 3, which is pretty damn good. So I'm looking for a 2000 AD and I got it. He has successfully evaded. And I'm going to use his 3-inch escape to evade around the back of the stone, hoping that with the Skullswords turn over, he might be able to run away. It's now worth noting he is winded, so he actually dropped his 3 items. I completely messed this up in-game, and I do apologize. I'm so sorry. He is not carrying these 3 items. And we got a green chip. It is the star chip, though, so I could use this on Slaine quite easily and maybe get it back in the bag, or I use it on Ukko. I'm worried. After seeing him get pounced by the Skullswords, I want him moving. So I'm going to use the star chip on him. That's the second blood token for the Slaine side. Ukko fails to remove his wind marker. Good start. I'll use the blood token that I just got and re-roll, and he passes. Okay, so he's not winded. He is going to double move. I don't want to risk dropping any of these items, so I'm not going to take the sprint bonus. I'm just going to do double move. He's going to follow Slaine. Gets a bit further ahead, actually, thanks to that initial 3-inch evade. And that means the only chip left in the bag for this turn is the Drunes. He is going to try and run after. Can the Druid reach? He is going to sprint and rolls a 6, but he's not going to catch up. He's about 2 inches shy. That's not a bad first turn. Quite impressed. I'm quite impressed indeed. Right, turn 2. Hopefully the Drunes actually get some tokens first here, because I'm now looking at the board. Slaine and Ukko are going to be off quite quick. This table may be a bit too small. May have made an error here. Anyway, let's see how it plays out. And we get a gold token. That is a nice start. But I'm going to put this on the Drune. He's going to try and charge Slaine and succeeds. Okay, he's in a fight with Slaine. This is pretty damn suicidal, I think. The Drune has a fight of 3. Slaine has a fight of 5. But because of his axe, he's going to get +1 hit. So he's already scored a hit. I'm not going to use any of Slaine's other feat cards. I don't want him warping out. That's going to cause issues for me. So I think we'll just roll the 5 and see what happens. Oh, the Druid has rolled 3 shields. That's crap. Slaine rolls, oh god, that's just as bad. 3 hits, 2 shields. So the 3 hits Slaine has rolled is blocked by the Druid's 3 shields. Slaine's 2 shields do nothing, but luckily Slaine has the +1 weapon power, which gave him bonus hit. So the Druid has been hit. Gonna roll his evade. He's not bad. He's got evade 1. I say not bad. 1 isn't great. And of course he fails it. On to resist. He has a resist of 3. That's really good. He rolled 3 shields. That's made it -1. So no effect. That combat was an utter whiff. Oh, terrible. Right, back to the token bag. We get a green token. Oh, I could use it on Slaine or Ukko. Ukko's a bit closer to the Skullswords. I think I'm going to use it on Ukko. He's going to move, and he is off the board. He is safe. Next out, oh god. Next out of the bag is the Skullswords. Gonna have to run with them. And roll a 2. 5 + 5 + 2 is 12. They are not reaching anybody. And the last token out is going to be green, which is Slaine. Slaine has a higher move than the Druid, so I don't even have to fight. I'm just going to flee. Slaine runs off the board, securing the victory. So as mentioned earlier on in the game as a little snippet, I messed up with Ukko. Part of the victory conditions is to get the items off, and as I'm playing, I thought Ukko still had the 3 medium items and was covered and bedecked in jewels, but it turns out he wasn't, because he got winded at the beginning. With the Skullswords that early on, the 5 hits, it winded him. He dropped all 3 tokens at the standing stones, then evaded away, then ran off the board. So he didn't have them. So Slaine and Ukko did not score that. But they got 16 for Slaine. They got 5 for Ukko. So that's 21 straight away. Then they got, 3 for the heavy item? So that's like 24 points. And the poor Drunes got 3 in total. So it was like stupidly big win for Slaine and the Earth Tribe. That's a hard game for the Drunes to win, in my opinion. Obviously, I could split the Drune forces, have them come on from different table edges. I could have played Slaine more aggressively and attacked the Drunes, but I played the mission and he got off the board, and Ukko got off the board. Now, the thing that really sucks with this, and I don't know if Warlord Games realised this, the victory conditions. With Slaine being worth 16 points, he makes or breaks the game. If he gets off the table, Earth Tribe wins. Full stop. There's no other way for the Drunes to win. They have to kill Slaine. I didn't realise that until counting up. The reason for that is 16 is Slaine's total. Ukko is only 5. The treasure is only like 6 in total. That's 11 points. If I kill Ukko and keep all the treasure, the Drunes only get 11 points. That means Earth Tribe win. You just have to get Slaine off the board. Drop the treasure, run with Slaine, you've got the win. I don't understand it. I'm pretty sure I'm reading this right. Let me just double check. Got the book here. So yeah, Earth Tribe scores 16 for Slaine leaving, 5 if Ukko manages to leave, adding 1 for each item they're carrying and 3 for a heavy item. Dream player scores 16 if Slaine's taken out, 5 for Ukko, 1 for each item and 3 for the heavy item. So yeah, there's 0 way for the Drunes to win. They have to take out Slaine in that game, and that just doesn't seem right. Well, it seems right, but you can't even get a draw. Slaine's victory points should be equal to Ukko and the treasure. So to get a draw, you got to keep the heavy item, you got to keep the free medium items, you got to keep Ukko. That should be a draw scenario right there, if not a win, because you've got your treasure back. It's, yeah, something wrong there. Maybe Slaine should be worth less if he escapes without treasure. There should be better scaling. Anyway, that's mission 1. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I'll see you again real soon. The next game of Slaine is going to be called, if I can see it, A God's Favor. Ooh. So yeah, that's it. That's it for this week. Cheers for watching. I hope you enjoyed this format of the video, the battle report. I didn't want to do like showing off every dice roll this time. I wanted something a bit quicker, a bit dirtier. Hope I've achieved that. I'll catch you again real soon. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Bye-bye. Hey, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and then go watch this one. This one up here. Give it a click. Bye-bye.